Senator Cynthia Lummis is making a clear and urgent argument. The United States must pass the Clarity Act now or risk ceding the future of global finance to rival nations. Speaking publicly in recent weeks, the Wyoming Republican framed the legislation not merely as a regulatory exercise, but as an economic imperative. Lummis is not just pushing for clarity in the law, she's warning that the U.S. is at risk of falling behind if it doesn't act. Her message is straightforward. If Washington fails to set digital asset standards, other countries will do it instead. The Clarity Act is designed to end the regulatory ambiguity that has dogged American crypto consumers and the digital asset industry for years. At its core, the bill seeks to clearly define how tokens and market participants are treated under U.S. law. That means putting an end to the overlapping and often conflicting interpretations of the SEC and the CFTC. Right now, both agencies claim authority over crypto, and their competing positions have created a confusing and inconsistent regulatory environment. In practice, this overlap has left exchanges and trading platforms facing competing interpretations and potentially duplicative compliance obligations. For years, the SEC has argued that many tokens function as securities, while the CFTC has pushed for a larger role overseeing commodity style. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Crypto markets. The Clarity Act would formalize a division of responsibilities. The SEC would handle digital asset securities, while the CFTC would expand its oversight of digital commodity spot markets. Lummis has tied the Clarity Act directly to America's dollar-dominated financial leadership. She argues that China is not waiting, and that the U.S. must act before global financial standards are set elsewhere. Her warning is pointed. If the U.S. fails to act, it could lose its competitive edge in the fast-evolving digital asset space. This isn't just about regulation, it's about economic strategy. A rare legislative window has opened. In July 2025, the House passed the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act by a 294-134 vote. On May 14, 2026, the Senate Banking Committee advanced an amended version in a bipartisan 15-9 vote. The bill still requires approval from the full Senate, where it must survive potential amendments and negotiations. The path forward is not guaranteed, but the momentum is real. What's at stake is more than just regulatory clarity. It's the future of the U.S. financial system in the digital age. Right now, the crypto industry is operating in a gray zone, where rules are unclear and enforcement is inconsistent. The Clarity Act could provide a framework that allows American firms to innovate and compete without fear of regulatory overreach or uncertainty. Still, there are questions. Will the full Senate support the Clarity Act? Will the SEC and CFTC accept the new division of authority? And will the final version of the bill maintain the balance between investor protection and industry innovation? These are the uncertainties that will shape the next phase of the crypto regulatory landscape. The next signal to watch is the full Senate vote on the Clarity Act. If passed, it could mark a turning point in U.S. crypto policy. If not, the regulatory ambiguity that has plagued the industry for years may persist. The industry is watching closely, and the outcome could. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Influence everything from market confidence to global financial leadership. The Clarity Act is more than a legislative proposal. It's a statement of intent. It signals that the U.S. is serious about maintaining its leadership in global finance and is willing to act decisively in a rapidly changing economic landscape. The stakes are high. If the U.S. fails to act, it risks not only its financial influence, but also its ability to shape the rules of the digital economy. The next step is the full Senate vote, and the eyes of the crypto industry and financial regulators are on Washington, waiting to see if the Clarity Act will become law.